So, this is a message for our Prime Minister. I was in the audience 2 years ago at the CBI conference when it was face to face and watched you make your first speech to the business leaders of the UK. I was also in the audience virtually yesterday watching you make your second speech to the business leaders of the UK, coming out of the other end of 2 years' worth of what none of us could have expected. I remember being incredibly shocked the first time I heard you speak. Given how unprepared you were, how irrelevant your speech was to the audience you were talking to, and the lack of a plan. Sadly, a similar experience happened again yesterday, and I feel I need to speak out about this. If any one of us, as business leaders, had come to the party as you did yesterday, unprepared and unable to talk with passion about a vision, a plan, and how you want to work in collaboration with us as business, we would simply not be in our jobs. And the same needs to be true of you. You are asking us, quite rightly, to step up and help work with government to fix the challenges that we have in this country post-pandemic and indeed post-Brexit. We are happy to step up, but you need to meet us there. You have to raise your game as well as asking us to raise ours. There are 3 things I would like from you, and I make this as a non-political statement. There are many things I would like from you as a political leader, but I'm going to put that to one side for now. But as a business leader, there are 3 things that I would like from you. The first one is your words and actions, and those of your government need to match. We have had some very strong rhetoric last year about levelling up funds and various other grants, cash incentives, and helping hands to large and small businesses. Whilst we were in the height of the pandemic, this flowed, but since then, since last summer, it has slowed down beyond belief. A really good example of this is the Community Renewal Fund, where promises were made, but the money still isn't in the hands of those businesses, many of them very small, who need that lifeline to help you, help them, and help the rest of us drive the economic recovery in this country. So make the words and actions meet. Do what you can to simplify the systems and to get the cash and the promises flowing through rather than moving on to the next big thing, the next words. Keep it simple, make it happen. The second thing that I need from you is for you to admit when you have been wrong. We all make mistakes as leaders, and I appreciate in the position you're in, the media are not helping with this, and we all need to play a role here. Instead of flinging blame around, let's do the right thing for the country. We need you to have a forward-facing vision rather than be tied to have to justify decisions of the past. For what it's worth, I think you are right in part about changing tack on HS2, but have the guts to say what you are doing and why you are doing it. Let's not have any pretense and any rhetoric flying around this. The world has shifted. Location is no longer important to the same extent it was, and we need to be investing in the digital highways and making broadband accessible across the country. We are not going to go back to working where and how we worked before. And if you are truly serious about levelling up, the investment in making sure that all of us can have the same opportunities and work from wherever we want to work in this country is really at the heart of the agenda, and linked to that is the digital and broadband strategy. I welcome some of the changes to the rail network plan. I welcome the fact it will come more quickly, because all of the dialogue about HS2 is 20, 30 years in the future. Look how far we have changed as a country in the last 18 months. What makes us think that the plans that were relevant 10 years ago are still going to be relevant in the next 5 to 10, 15, 20 years? We need agility, we need to move quickly, and we need the investment right now, not 20 years in the future. We are already disadvantaged because of the Brexit platform we've been handed, and we need to get on with it now. Which leads me to my third point that we need from you as business. We need the right incentives joined up in a way that will help us work with each other across business, into the university sector, into the local communities, and with big businesses helping smaller businesses. I don't see the joined up thinking. There are anomalies all over the place in some of the policies being put forwards. Find the laser sharp place to incentivise your business leaders to invest now and to give us the incentive to do it now to help everybody. If we can really focus on that and the other 2 things I've talked about, having an agile plan which allows us to change tack if it's the right thing to do so, and making sure that the money and the words and the actions are flowing through, then I think together we can all raise our game to drive what you want to see, which is economic prosperity for this country. We're waiting. We are ready. We are able. We have the expertise. Work with us. Quite frankly, stop bullshitting us. be prepared, and make sure that you are collaborating. If we can do that together, I think we can drive things forwards, and we expect and deserve nothing less in helping you help everybody else.